can't do that.
I'm not saying that like they need to do the Morrowind thing where like they can always recognize their own stuff. But I do think that if it didn't like click for her that you're just selling her shit that you picked up like around this place a few minutes ago, the time where she might have figured that out might have been when you handed her a random pelvis that you took.
They do it in Animal Crossing.
They didn't charge her anything.
Look at my wares.
No, just like here's a free pelvis as a gift with purchase. Oh, okay, rat. Wait, this pelvis is familiar.
Would be a useful spell to have. Hang on, let me raise my disposition. No, okay.
Hang on, this is the pelvis that one guy blew the meat off of at the last Christmas party.
Hey, Redscar, guess what? In Animal Crossing, when you first start out, the little nooks, they give you a gift, and if you try to sell it back to them, then they are like, oh my god, I can't believe you sold that back to me. I'm so sad.
One more similarity between Morrowind and Animal Crossing.
Farewell.
Alright, well, we can't resolve the... Actually, I do want to see if I can find Jaskar around.
We never do a spoiler warning in third person if it does a first person.
Why didn't you just take the book and give it to that guy? Why do you need another spell now?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, we could just do that if you want.
I mean, if you want to... I mean, we... You know... Faster to get money.
I did that last time, so I was thinking like, oh, we could do something else this time, but
that's fine. I just figured we were trying to get money.
I mean, hey, listen, there's
that is
a lot of operations here, but
you make a compelling argument there, Mumbles.
I was just thinking about that.
Another dagger. What are these recipes? I like recipes.
Did we ever figure out who killed that guy?
What guy?
No.
We opened up like a nesting doll of problems, and that is like somewhere on the outer rim.
Wait, what guy? Seriously, what guy?
The guy whose body we were molesting at the beginning of this week's episode.
Oh, yeah.
No, to do that, we
guy.
need to talk to the guy, and we need to give him the money, because he doesn't like us. No, he doesn't like us, so we need to be able to make him like us.
Yes, which was the reason we went to the Mages Guild, so I could find a charm spell, and I did. So now we're going to go over here, and hopefully this won't count as a hostile action.
So here's a minor thing, but this is the last game that Bethesda, I think, would make where you third person is just behind your head.
What can I do for you today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raynill's staying in the
You did it!
Here's the key!
Woohoo!
Man, what the fuck? That's a pretty impressive, like, here's the key, Jesus.
Nice couple. I hope
That's
you get to the bottom
awesome.
of
You
this,
just don't even
'cause I
have to
don't
worry about
believe
the
he was
Mages
a
Guild.
vampire either.
Fuck the Mages Guild.
This guy looks pretty normal, so I'm gonna call this a 2-streak we've got going on. Let's see what this vampire hunter guy looks like.
Dun dun
He's
dun.
not here.
No, you should carefully search for anything suspicious. Oh, he's got 3 pieces of parchment and an empty inkwell.
Oh, I can't wait
It's
for
got
Josh
a pewter
to
knife
find
just
this.
lying on the ground and 1 russet felt outfit.
Will
yeah,
he
pretty
find
suspicious.
it? Oh, he did it!
A journal.
Don't leave it.
I do like
Don't
how
leave.
I like how the quest just describes what's in the journal in case you just say, "Fuck it, I'm not gonna read this."
It's so chicken shit. I mean, what? Like,
I love it.
Yeah, they could have just made it come up when you closed the journal, right?
Okay, but they didn't think about someone like me who's like, I'm not gonna read this, and I'm not gonna read this.
You're like, oh shit, I guess I failed the quest. Just put the book down.
This
and walk away
quest summary
slowly.
can't affect me because I still can't read.
They need a smaller quest summary inside of this quest summary.
Oh,
Can I get the Cliff Notes of the Cliff Notes?
They should have Patrick Stewart be like, you found the journal. Good job.
I'll be honest.
Okay, so I
actually, like, I'm much less demoralized by the idea I need to read this chunky diary than I would be by just like
18
that
pages.
3 paragraphs that immediately appear.
Okay, so basically, I remember this quest. Basic rundown in this journal is dude who was murdered, and this guy and another guy used to be treasure hunters, and they had like gotten treasure and stored it somewhere, and this guy is now going after his old partners to get all of the keys to get to the treasure and find out where it is, and he's using the cover of they're vampires and I'm a vampire hunter so that he can just fucking murder them, and the city guard is like, oh, cool, thanks for the help. Person who just showed up and murdered someone randomly.
That old chestnut.
Yeah.
Well,
so, okay.
I mean, this is like, I actually think that that's a pretty legit strategy. When there's monsters that look like people around, just claim everyone you want to kill is one of those monsters. Probably,
I would run that gimmick to the ground. That sounds fun as hell.
You'll never believe it. The entire city guard were all vampires.
Oh man, I would show up and be like, "Hello, I'm Mumbles, the vampire hunter.
Yellowborn?
I have been tracking a vampire for a long time, and I think he lives in your town."
There actually was a guy who did this, but with witches.
Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe.
Okay, but like, what about a vampire who claims to be a vampire hunter, who comes into town seeking a vampire, and individuals start dying, and it looks like a vampire killed them, and the vampire's like, oh my god, he's got to be in this town, I've got to find this vampire, and it like, you just play the whole town for fools and then suck everybody's blood and leave.
Something similar
Blow the meat off them.
Comes and goes.
does happen towards the end of the Mages Guild quest line, actually.
Just look for me if you need anything else.
You know, if a charm spell works that well, he should want to follow you around. He should want to be like, I want to hang out with Josh.
Oh man, then he can die immediately, like Lydia. R.I.P.
Does this
in peace,
game have
Lydia.
companions?
Yes.
Can they
You've
die
never heard of the
permanently?
Adoring Fan? Also, yes. Some of them. I'm not sure all of them can. Hey, what's up?
So, any new revelations?
This guy looks like the Aragorn of this game, but he's only really in this quest.
Wait, did we
got
talk
like
to
these
anybody
like
else before this guy?
we talked to the vampire hunter.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
okay, so we talked to Olav, and he said, oh yeah, he mentioned that this Gelaborn, the other guy that was the treasure hunter, was a vampire that he had killed in his previous thing, in like
sorry, please
Coral or
continue.
whatever.
About that.
So,
Also, does this guy have like a 17-year-old kid mustache? Like that like, not quite grown in?
Skingrad City Watch.
Wispy.
Gelaborn was killed by Raynor.
Do you have personal knowledge of this, Campster?
Gelaborn was a vampire.
No, look at, I could send you a photo of me right now. I've got the Karl Marx thing going on.
I don't need a photo of you right now. First, look at pictures of
ridiculous.
Hux that I sent you.
That's a bold statement. What
damn.
proof do you have that
This guy
Gelaborn
does have a
was
90s skater
not a
haircut, though.
vampire?
yeah.
I mean, this guy's kinda
Wait, we
hot.
talked about
Like,
his
I-
hair
you know,
last
it's-
time.
It all makes perfect sense.
We talked about his hair
Okay.
last time. We were talking about whether Gen Z
Remove
doesn't
this
like
journal
middle
from the crime
parts.
scene in
This looks like a modestly more skinny version of the guy I called Hux.
It must have been removed by Raynor.
This
from
guy?
Raven's
Right
body.
here?
No,
I
the
can't back
photos
up
you
as
sent
well.
me of Hux.
Men were killed.
Oh.
And that
I
I'm
don't think
responsible for one of
so.
their deaths.
I don't agree with you at all.
I'm
What about
speechless.
the little one that's like a
I
little
will
kid's
rouse the
toy?
guard and begin a search for him in the city.
Okay, it's a smaller picture. He's got facial hair. It's different lighting. He's got Conan hair going on. I don't know that. But the other two where he is Hux, it looks like
I'm
Hux.
afraid I know
I
a little
just
more.
disagree. I don't know.
Yes, I remember Braden mentioning that name once. He was part of the brotherhood he had created with Raynil.
Also, I'm like 70, and this really hurts my neck. Can you please, like, face me?
Wait, does she know that this guy used to be coworkers with the vampire hunter?
I take it you want something.
Well, but he's
Oh.
not a vampire hunter is the thing. That was
Yeah,
a
I know,
cover.
but like, did that not ring an alarm bell?
Yeah.
Like your husband
she did
died,
mention she
and
thought
some guy's
she'd
like,
seen him
hey, he was
before.
the Zodiac killer. I know because the Zodiac killer hunter came over and murdered him. And then you're like, by the way, the
I don't know,
Zodiac killer hunter, that was also the guy who used to work with him at the Carl's Jr.
Ah!
How are you?
Like, is there not a trail here? Am I
I
wrong?
wonder how fast he worked then. I wonder, well, because the guy that he killed only worked nights. What's happening?
Oh yeah.
So maybe he didn't
Been
know.
everywhere and done everything.
Get out of this conversation. I want to see him crab walk away.
Yeah, Josh, like, you can't interrupt the NPCs when they're stealing shit. You gotta let it play out.
Those are dangerous.
Oh my god, I love it.
What is happening?
They're stealing shit. He's about to get his ass kicked.
Just before I arrived here, I received a
Oh,
report
no,
from
okay.
one of our scouts watching the roads.
Incidentally,
Raynor
this
was
is also
headed west
happening.
out of Bruma.
Yeah.
The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains.
I don't want to do the main quest.
The only cave
This
to the
isn't
west
the
that
main
comes
We're not
west
doing the
is
main
described in
quest.
Gelliborn's
Isn't that
journal.
isn't Bruma where we have to go to
Nowhere
start?
near the
No,
main
buddy.
quest.
No.
I thought
No,
Bruma was where we have to go to
close.
start the main
No,
quest.
we just
No,
went here
no,
because
no.
fuck it.
Artifact is being
Kvatch.
tested.
Kvatch is the main
Makes
quest.
his escape.
Kvatch, that's right.
No,
you're
actually,
right.
we need to go to the
Rumor is
Priory
Raynor doesn't know we're
and
after
Coral
him.
first.
He sees a
Oh,
Then we
right.
go to
Okay.
Kvatch.
panic and
But can't you
Well,
just go
okay.
to Kvatch?
You're my only hope at the moment.
You're supposed to start
think they stopped
walking.
Have
Like
the authorization to do
the game
whatever
gives you the
can
ability to
bring
quick
him
travel, and I don't
justice.
know if that was patched in.
If you
And we
don't
talked about this
surrender,
last time, how you can quick travel to any of the like big cities.
I fear you
But
have a day at the most.
the idea is you're supposed to just start walking towards Kvatch, and as you get towards Kvatch, you see the Priory, and that's where the
Another innocent, he
Prince
said.
King's kid is waiting, and we get to talk to Sean Bean for 5 minutes.
No, first you gotta talk to the monk.
You fucked that up. You fucked that up. That's fine.
Oh
All you
god.
say is true.
Yeah,
Gotta
Sean
talk to the
Bean is
monk
in
first.
Kvatch.
Death.
Yeah.
Sean Bean sucks.
Please hurry.
Not Sean Bean, the guy he plays, the kid in this
Oh,
game sucks.
woof. Oh my
No,
god.
he's a cool guy.
He sucks, Josh. Come on.
Is he as bad as
he
remember
is
that guy
as cool as can be.
Josh, remember that guy in
Yeah.
the first Dragon Age who was like, I'm a hero and I'm the prince, and then the Darkspawn showed up and he died? Is he like that?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
he's worse.
No,
Oh, okay.
he's no, he's not that. He's not worse. He's cool.
Okay, he's
Oh
a
my
better
God, I forgot-
administrator. I'll say that much.
Is he like
I
Jenkins?
forgot that this game had a Breath of the Wild
Yep,
style
more flesh.
food making game.
Mumbo, more
Well,
flesh.
it's
That's it.
alchemy,
That's the one.
really.
Okay, thank you.
But you get to combine all the different.
Oh.
I mean,
Tomatoes have detect life on them. That might be useful
Dun
later.
dun dun.
You
You throw them at the lizard.
So
yeah,
I
I
know
don't
what
think we
I'm
have any
inform you
restore
that-
health stuff here.
Yeah, so how this minigame works is that you can combine two ingredients, and if they have the same quality, it creates a potion that produces that quality. And I regret to inform you that this is basically the fastest way to make money in this game.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means that basically you just stand there with like mixing potatoes and tomatoes into like protein slates, not into like meal slurries, and selling them for ridiculous markups.
Yeah.
that just sounds
Mumblo
like an
had to
Italian
learn it
restaurant.
the hard way. Like an Italian restaurant.
Are we wearing a skirt?
I'm trying to make jokes. Potatoes and tomatoes is close. It's.
Rusty iron greaves. Okay, whatever.
I grant you that there's not a lot of Italian food that uses potatoes, but it's a carb.
wrong
That's
with
like a
you?
noodle.
That is
Why are they mean to
Gnocchi.
Italians?
Yeah. Gnocchi, yeah. Josh and I both got there.
Yeah.
You're not down. You don't fuck with gnocchi, Chris?
Oh, fine. No, but you were saying that it's a big old slurry, and then Campster was like Italian food, and I was like, okay, hold up a second.
Oh wait, okay, yeah, I actually missed that.
Let's take a step back.
Maybe you should try gnocchi, Chris.
I like cauliflower gnocchi. It's made out of cauliflower.
It's fine.
Okay, let's.
Is that how you say the word gnocchi? 'Cause I'm just leaning
I
into
don't know. I'm just.
I think it's gnocchi. Like, it's not like
Is
you
it?
don't put too many syllables into the beginning. It's gnocchi.
it. Okay.
No, you pronounce it gnocchi.
Wow.
I am bored. I am mispronouncing Italian words as hard as I can.
Mamma mia.
I just thought Chris Pratt was in here for a
Gnocchi.
second. I really thought we had a real Italian in the chat.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Isn't Alex Italian? What the fuck? Who are you?
He's
It's a random
bandit.
bandit. He is Bandit. He is the
all
man
named
known as
Bandit.
Bandit. Oh boy.
You fall down and bleed to death.
Ooh, mushroom.
Ah, there we go.
When I die, I want my body to do that. I want to just. You know what I mean?
You die of a
have
heart
the lift.
attack, and your body just kind of goes.
Yeah,
Flops on the
exactly.
ground.
But like, it
Like-
has to like, yeah, lift up.
Floaty ragdoll, just like your body is like one of those foil balloons you get at the grocery store checkout.
It's not asking too much.
Are any of these worth anything? Not really. What are we wielding? What's our shield? We got an iron shield.
So let's talk about the problems with the economy a bit, because you're carrying like 18 pairs of boots that we intend to sell, and we're only going to get like 17 gold for them. And what are we going to use that gold for?
This happens all the fucking time. Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby!
2 Imperial Legion.
Hell yeah! All the time around Bruma. This is like a common occurrence. So one of these dudes accidentally nailed the other dude, and now they're fighting it out to the death. This is Radiant AI at its greatest.
Who do you think's gonna win?
My money's on the guy on the left.
Okay, I'll go for...
Do they have randomly assigned...
Oh, no.
Do they have randomly assigned stats?
No. No, they don't.
So they're all equally balanced?
As far as I know, yeah. I think
it's leveled, I think. They do get random gear from a table, but
it's leveled to your level, right? So like that way you can't just
This guy had a blacksmith's apron for some reason.
Hey,
oh no, his side hustle.
I mean, it's kind of heavy, but it's worth something.
Yeah.
Gold.
At least leather pants are the horniest pants in this game, which I say that in a good way.
We are
over encumbered.
Let us observe these.
Again, we've got 18 pairs of pairs of shoes. Like,
start a boot business.
I should drop these.
I guess my point is, why are we carrying all this crap to sell? Because money doesn't really give us that much in this game after a certain point.
Because Josh keeps picking stuff up. That's why.
Oh, but when you have a lot of money in this game, you can get so much weird shit. There's so much weird shit out there. Like weird gear. Once you join the Dark Brotherhood, there's like this gear that just is so weird. There's weird stuff out there, man. And it all costs a lot of money. So I use console command to get a bunch of money.
Well, there's also a thing where, like, the way that shops in this game work is not like the way shops worked in Oblivion, or in Skyrim. The way that shops work in Oblivion is not the way that shops worked in Oblivion. So in Skyrim, you run out, like, the shopkeepers have a set amount of gold, and if you exceed that amount of gold, then they can't sell you anymore, and you have to murder Belethor and then reload the save in order to reset that for whatever reason. In this game, they have a set amount of gold that they can pay for any one given item. So once you get items that are worth enough, the economy just sort of breaks all at once, because you can just sell as much as you want to one shopkeeper. It's just that at the beginning of the game, all the items are just worthless, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the other thing is that at the end of the game, the items you get off of people are worth a ton, and everything else you find is absolutely worthless.
Yes.
Like, the only thing that's worth a damn in this video game is equipment that people have that they attack you with.
So, should they scale the environmental junk, the environmental loot?
No, it should just be good. It should all just be good. Or appropriate to like wherever it is in the story. This is
Oh wow.
This game is so frustrating.
This game has wolves that don't like you.
They don't like me, like, as a person?
Yes.
Yeah.
You specifically.
Join the club, Wolf.
I do like that Dragon Age Origin has a reason why wolves just randomly attack you one at a time, and this game fucking don't, because they don't care.
What is the reason?
They say something in like the Wood Elf, the Danish elf, she's Danish elf intro that's like, the wolves are crazy because of the evil. Like it's you know, they clearly just like they put wolf enemies in the game, and then they're like, oh, we should probably come up with like some kind of hand wave. Oblivion is like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah, but like, I have thoughts about that because later on, you know, the elven wolf god. Well, no, he's the fox god, right? Is he the wolf god or is he the fox god?
I thought he was a wolf.
Josh? I thought he was a wolf too. So did they go wild because of him, or because he was sleeping?
We have actually exhausted like the things that I know about the Danish elves.
I'm talking about an egg.
Oh, Wow, it was a good run while it lasted. That was four. I think that was four phases. Four reasonable phases. Holy shit, this one's bad. This is the worst one actually at the session, I would say. This looks like Judge Doom from fucking Roger Rabbit. Holy shit.
I don't know.
This guy is charismatic enough to convince city guards that he's a vampire hunter too. So,
also, does this haircut look good on anybody in this entire game?
I'm surprised.
It looked good on
honestly, it
Legacy
looks
of
better
Kain
on
Soul
him
Reaver.
than.
But then
It looks good on the Joker.
I suppose. I expected to
This
lay
is like
low,
Joker in
Nick
this
Cage
game?
and
beyond my
knowing.
way. So again, I
Nick Cage
underestimated you.
in the Batman.
No, wait, it's
This leaves me
Bangkok
with the
Dangerous.
choice.
That's the
Either
bird
I
hair one,
fight you
right?
now and have a chance at freedom,
Oh, now I have to
or
look
I
this up.
surrender.
All right.
and
What do you?
rot in a
Is it?
city
Well, I'm
dungeon.
glad this
I prefer
dude
the
is
chance for
telling us
freedom.
why we have to fight now, as opposed to
Yes,
everybody
I
else who
suppose
just
it is.
fights us.
Well then, we've talked enough. Only one of us
Sorry,
can
continue,
walk out of
Humples.
here alive this day. Good luck.
Oh no,
Hello.
I was just I was just googling. I was just
gonna
googling
do it.
Widow's Peak
Nope.
haircuts, and then I just did. I gotta stop. I'm closing this.
In a second.
So, like, do all the
instead
wolves
of-
not like me?
Okay, I've dropped a screenshot of Nicolas Cage from Bangkok Dangerous
Ooh.
in the chat.
That guy did
He
not
looks
lose
good.
any
I
health
feel like
from
that's
any of
not
this.
Widow's Peaky enough. Also, I thought you meant Jack Nicholson.
Ah, that's reasonable.
You know, Josh, you look good in that armor, but I think Elon Musk wore it better.
God damn. Ah,
I think to sum up very briefly my relationship with Nicolas Cage films. When I was in college, I was hanging out with two of my friends, and one of them
Oh, boy.
revealed that she decided to share with me that she had found a novelty account on Reddit that just went around pretending to be Nicolas Cage in disguise, correcting people about how to spell Nicolas Cage's first name. And then the other person I was with revealed that she was the person behind that account.
Whoa. Was the person who was behind the count like tending the conversation towards Nicolas Cage? Was she sort of
No,
like
she would like search Reddit for Nicolas Cage spelled with an H, because you're not supposed to put an
No,
H in
no.
it.
When you were in that room with the two people, was the
No, she
person
just
who
brought it up
owned?
spontaneously.
Oh, okay,
summon zombie.
interesting.
Our group chat
Some
actually
almost-
still has Nicolas Cage in the icon.
when you were doing your sneak thief Pokemon trainer, did you use invisibility or chameleon?
I thought I used invisibility, but it might have been chameleon. Does that answer your
Because
question?
they like do different things, but I never quite wrapped my head
I just-
around how chameleon is supposed to work.
I think it might have been chameleon early on, because the thing is that all the Pokemon needs is more aggro, pulling more aggro than you. So if they're more interested in the Pokemon, then you can kind of sneak away.
Right.
Hiding citizen.
Hello. Hey, what's up, dude?
I'm only asking.
Here's a coin.
That's the
Forgot to
scrim,
pay
dude.
the fee last time.
So I gotta say right now, I'm calling it. I don't think we're gonna break 4 normal-looking faces in a row for
I was
most
gonna
of
say
the rest
never
of this
5,
series.
but
I no, like it's most of the rest of the series is not gonna happen.
My pleasure.
Yeah, see, like no, this
Have a look
this
at
is
my
nothing.
It's,
I'm sure.
it's Bloom the guy. He's a Bloom elemental.
oh yeah, this
Bloom
game has a
escapes
lot
off the
of that.
Bloom is new. People were crazy about it.
It was the colored lighting of its age.
He looks like a nightlight.
Do you remember Tony Hawk's American Nightmare or American Wasteland or whatever?
Tony Hawk's American.
Which
Nightmare.
one?
I think it was
What?
American Wasteland. The one on the first one on the Xbox, Xbox 360. American Wasteland famously had the thing where no, it may have been American. What was Or was it just Project 8? Whatever the original Xbox 360 Tony Hawk was, where Bloom, like, literally was blinding.
You know what?
I appreciate.
Can I charm
Certainly.
you? Did I put that on my wheel? No.
Pro Skater, perhaps, is what the internet is telling me.
Good
Pro
day.
Skater 1 and 2.
For the right.
No, the
Only
Bloom's not that
quality
bad in that.
goods for
That's the
sale.
remake that came out like last year.
Well, let me ask my husband. He would know. One second.
Okay. Activision. Hang on.
You'll need to make a better.
Okay, fuck. As far as I know, there's not yet been enough dumbass mergers happening in the video game industry that you could make a Alan Wake Tony Hawk crossover.
It's coming.
Goodbye.
How far are we from
Wait, like Microsoft Activision, like didn't the government get involved in that one?
The FTC has said that they are potentially going to ask questions, get involved. It's not clear,
Just one
Oh,
but
so no.
yes. The merger has not yet gone through, but they have not yet actually stopped it.
I see from your expression that you were successful.
Oh my god.
I really want to know what our
Torchlight.
expression is that looks successful.
I can't wait to get my hands on Raynil. He'll become very familiar with Bloom's dungeons, or the end of my blade if he doesn't come.
He's dead. That's what we're talking about here, right?
The Fighters Guild is
Yeah.
recruiting again.
Like,
Whatever I can do.
Maybe
guess
it'll
we-
make
I
a
guess we
break
have
at
to go
any
give
moment.
the-
Oh, well, you say that.
Wait, I'm confused. What's happening? Didn't she
we
murder
went to
him?
go back
Dump?
to talk to the guard captain to tell him that Raynil has
What
been
news?
murdered. And he was like, Raynil's gonna really get it. He's gonna become very familiar with my dungeons.
Long ago, I made a promise.
Should have been watching your
Tony
compass,
Hawk
yeah.
Underground,
I promised to
Campster.
never reveal to
Tony Hawk
anyone what I'm
Underground.
about to reveal to you now.
Tony Hawk's Underground American
However,
Nightmare Wasteland.
Because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that
Tony Hawk's Underground American
I'm
Wasteland sounds
breaking
very
that pact. Braden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from what
Alan
Oh, now you
Express
can
Gate.
kill
it
her.
came from.
Now that she gave you the
He
amulet.
never really trusted anyone else in the group.
Are we gonna do the
And before
Dark
he
Brotherhood
secured the
now?
treasure in that
You don't
cave,
have to.
he
I'm
had
just
a
telling you what I
Seems
did.
premature.
placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item.
All I cared about was the Dark
All it
Brotherhood.
takes is a simple
Don't be
command
like
word,
me.
We'll
and the
come.
amulet
We'll
will
come
be
back
restored
later
its
to
true
All I
murder.
wanted was to get money and be in the Dark Brotherhood.
No, he always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys. If the other members of Braden's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered.
I completely forget what this amulet is.
Thank you. I will now speak
It makes
the
you go
word,
fast. It's the best.
Brother.
Brotherhood was
Here
the
is the
fucking
amulet.
code word.
It's as beautiful as it was the day I remember.
Oh yeah,
seeing
nobody
it
would
long
ever
ago.
say
So
that.
we would have accidentally activated it. We were talking about the Dark Brotherhood.
As I
It
have
felt
no
like a
use for
minute
this.
ago.
We turned it
And
on
that's
ourselves.
what I want, and I'm certain that's what Braden would want. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that the amulet
Again,
helps keep you
why
safe
do you
on
have a
whatever
dead
roads
beggar
you
in your
may travel.
basement though? Like we
I'm
never.
assuming like that was the
glad he's
justification
dead.
for the vampire
I
murder.
know that's a horrible thing to say, but
It
I
was.
think you understand. Anyone looking for
Oh,
work should consider the Fighters
okay,
Guild.
I see.
I hear that.
Well, that just seems like a lot of work just to kill somebody.
All right, this is the. I actually still use this thing on my other character.
If you could just okay, I guess it's the beggar. Like, because it would seem like you could just skip the middleman by killing this dude and claiming a vampire did it, right?
Exactly. Like, why do you have to kill Dude A and then claim that Dude B did it, and that's why
I
you
guess
have
just
to kill Dude B?
I guess just people are gonna look into it less if it's a beggar. Is like what is the implication? That's I mean it sucks, but it's
Well, then
plausible.
you'd have to kill him like a vampire, too. Like, that's way harder, man. Because then you'd have to get, like, a knife, 2 knives that are like little teeths.
But
Is he
he's
still
doing
in
that.
there?
Like the theory
You slam a frying pan over his head, and then you're like, ah, shit. And you gotta, like, get a little needle out and, like, start pulling 2 separate injections.
And by that point, they're already there. The guard are already there, and they're like,
Okay,
"What's
he's been
happening
removed.
Hello.
All right, well, we are at time now, so
here?" Wow.
next
have-
time we join the Mages Guild again, maybe. I don't know.
Something
we
that isn't
learn here
faffing about
today?
with dead bodies.
Okay,
Oh, no, there's
hang on,
plenty
no,
of that.
hold on. We gotta. What's the moral? What's the moral of this quest?
Blow some meat.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Got it one.
Yes. Mumbles with.